Hello and welcome to Carnivore Tales. My name is Alan. I'm here to bring to you a special announcement of thank you all. Now, I usually don't do these posts on the weekends. I get a little busy sometimes. Saturdays, I might actually be out ghost hunting or something like that in the future. That is in the works. I'm going to be part of a team. You probably know Josh because he's the one that does his own, YouTube vlog as well. So I'm kind of living with him at the same time. We're going to be ghost hunting and doing other things as well. So that's going to be really cool. We have a team kind of set up, but we're still waiting for people to actually show up. So pretty much just Josh and I is mostly the ones that are guaranteed. And right now I'm going to be working some Saturdays for a while as I'm taking care of somebody on maternity leave, things of that nature. So I'll be pretty busy in the next coming weeks. But to continue, though, I'm just going to be talking about the food I had during the weekend. And believe it or not, Friday and Saturday I had the same thing. Pretty much identical. Although I think Friday night I had a little bit more pork rinds. Yeah, no, I don't normally like pork rinds. I hadn't found one I liked until Josh brought some home from a gas station about 45 minutes away. I wish they were closer because now I want more. It's almost like having chips and having it available, but it's probably good that it's almost an hour away so I don't have it as often. But either way, it doesn't change the fact that I had pork rinds, and I actually had a thin ribeye. I actually got a package, $22, basically $11 a steak. And I ended up having that as well Saturday. So Friday and Saturday I had the ribeye. It was really good, very tender. I actually didn't have any the adverse effects like I have toward beef on it. So I might buy another package here again soon. We'll see what happens. But overall it was really good. I was very happy. Not necessarily on the cheap side of things, but on the bright side it definitely helped out quite a bit for me. But we'll see what happens. I didn't overdo it, and I had some eggs to go with it, so because they were a thinner steak. So I'm getting back on the beef. It's just taking a little bit of time. And following the day, Josh decided he wanted to try something different. So we took one of the bags of pork rinds, and we ground it up into breading. Actually, 2 bags of pork rinds, and grounded it up into bedding, and we put it on some chicken. And, of course, coated it in egg and then put the pork rinds on. And then we fried it in beef tallow. And they came out so juicy and so good. It's going to be like one of those treats I end up having every once in a while now. We actually marked it down on the recipes we can do. Making us all happy, whatever. I mean, it was really good. And it filled me up like no tomorrow. Unfortunately, my stomach didn't agree with it entirely. So I ended up, taking some stomach medicine to make sure I was fine. So I just lost my gallbladder, so I'm still trying to build up certain things. And even though it was beef tallow, it's still grease, and it doesn't go through my system that easily right now. So, yay. Other than that, though, it's been a pretty nice weekend. Pretty good all around. So for that, I'm happy. The food has been good, so I have no complaints. And then I wanted to mention a little bit here. I noticed I haven't responded to any of the Day 30 videos yet. And there's a reason, because I'm actually going to be covering a lot of those in my next video. In my next video, I'm going to be covering everything that I can on those comments and everything like that. I'm sure people want to hear my responses, but I want to let you know I read every single comment I get. And I'm kind of keeping myself in the blind for tomorrow's video, because I want to make sure I cover as much as I can, you know what I mean? But I do respond, I do answer. In most cases, it might just take me a couple days or whatever, but I appreciate every feedback you give me. So I wanted to kind of go over that and explain some of the changes I made, and at the same time, write things down that I find I learn. This is something I do with comments, and it's always great to have, So the comments have been a great help. I've tried some different things. That breathing method is helping a little bit, that I was told before even, but I'm still not quite there. I still breathe through my mouth some of the time, but like right now it's kind of plugged up, so I'm going to have to try to figure that out. But I do thank you all for coming and visiting, watching, everything else. I'm glad my milestone of 31 pounds down was amazing for some people. I mean, yeah, maybe I lost a little bit too much too fast, and that's why I was having issues. There's a lot to go on, really. But I will say I'm definitely doing better. I look better. I feel better. I need a better haircut, you know. Get a little style besides my little bed head there because, yeah, you know, that's how it goes. For some reason, I always like grow a bowl cut when I grow my hair out. It's so weird. I don't really have any styling gel. Maybe I should consider that. I have no idea, but I take regular showers, so it looks pretty. Otherwise, I stink. Can't help it. You know, I smell pretty good right now, though. I haven't had much garlic. I always shower, clean up, you know, all that fun stuff. So whatever. But yeah, my next video is going to be a little bit more about the comments and everything, and I'm just going to kind of go over them. There was actually a lot on that last video, so I have a lot to go through, so I do, but I always appreciate anything on that end, and that's always makes this more enjoyable. And as for the diet, I'm still maintaining it. I'm still following through. I just need to make these videos a little bit more frequently. I notice I do it better when I'm home alone. I can get these videos done like I'm doing today. I'm still technically on the clock, but I'm still waiting for my next assignment, so maybe that'll beep while I'm recording. Who knows? I basically get an assignment, then I leave, and then I take care of it, and then I come back, and I'm basically on limbo until the next one comes. So I'm still working, but this is what my job is, and I actually really enjoy it. And as long as I keep my phone handy, which, you know, it's just a simple Samsung. I was cheap. I don't have a lot of money. In fact, I'm in debt, and I'm trying to pay it off. So even if this helps me get out of debt, you know, I'm all for it. But again, I'm not here to become famous. I'm not here to try to, you know, raise money or anything like that, and I'm never going to ask for money. I'm just here to tell my story and let people see exactly what I'm going through, and this is also accountability for myself, so I can actually continue this diet and make sure that, you know, everybody can give me this advice, make sure I'm not messing up, you know, things of that nature. I still have a couple more months to go, so this is going to be very exciting in its own way. So we'll see what happens in 60 more days. But again, my next weigh-in is in 30 days, so we'll keep that in mind as well. Either way, thank you all for coming. This is it for this video. Like I said, the next video is going to be a lot bigger, and we'll go from there. Have a good night.